If you don't know who MatPat is, you must have been living under a rock for the past 13 years. MatPat was the voice of a YouTube channel called Game Theory, which is kind of in the name. It's a channel about theorizing about, video games and pop culture. When you hear the words game theory, you don't think some guy's the host. If you know game theory, you think MatPat. MatPat and game theory go hand in hand. Same thing with FNAF, but that might be more Markiplier based. In my own personal experience with game theory, I think the first video I watched was the Sonic is Slow one, where he can't outrun Eggman or Mario is faster than him, which is kind of messed up because I grew up loving Sonic, so I was very interested from there on out. I was actually really upset. I was like, this can't be right. Also, anything I know about FNAF comes from game theory. Like, anything at all from FNAF. Like, any kind of information, any kind of lore, that's all FNAF. So, he was a pretty big part of my childhood. He had other channels too, like film theory, style theory, food theory. I didn't watch style theory at all when MatPat was running it. I'll get to that in a minute. I also didn't watch that much of food theory, except I do remember watching one. It was the Kool-Aid episode, where it was like, yo, the Kool-Aid's like Thanos or whatever. He's in the multiverse with Marvel, so he's Marvel canon. And I was like, what? And I made my friends watch it, and they laughed. I thought it was funny. But film theory, I watched a bunch of film theory, especially on the Gravity Falls stuff, which haven't been that many episodes, but like the one where they talked about Rick and Morty crossing over with Gravity Falls. And recently, MatPat just did a Gravity Falls episode, which I thought was really awesome. I also watched the Cars one. I was in a dentist's office or a doctor's office, I don't remember. It was when Cars 3 was coming out, and I decided to see, oh, cars aren't cars? That can't be right. And then he explained how they're bugs, and I'm like, oh my god. And I grew up loving cars. That was really messed up. They're bugs. On GT Live, he did a fundraiser for St. Jude's, I think multiple times. I could be wrong. And usually just plays FNAF games live or plays games live. Duh. GT Live. With science, his best friend was science and math. But no matter how absurd or crazy it sounded, he always made it sound factual, right? So I always thought that was cool. But as of yesterday, MatPat has officially retired. He will no longer be hosting any of the channels and will be leaving the channels to be managed by 4 of his co-workers. This wasn't that much of a surprise, as he's been doing this for 13 years? B said he's gonna retire a month ago, and so it wasn't as bad as you'd expect. But I just wanted to say thank you, MatPat, for all the theories and memes and the memories. So in conclusion, but hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.